Welcome everyone. This is not just another English video, this is your English transformation. This is the moment where things finally start to change. I'm not here to give you random tips or boring grammar rules. I'm here to give you a new system, a new mindset, and a new kind of confidence to finally start speaking English fluently, naturally, and fearlessly. Because maybe no one ever told you this, but you don't need perfect grammar to be fluent. You don't need 1,000 new words to be confident, and you don't need to speak like a native to change your life with English. What you really need is the right daily practice, the right steps, the right thinking, and the right training. That's exactly what this video will give you, step by step, word by word, day by day. I made this video for people who are scared to speak, for those who understand English but can't express themselves, for those who try hard but still feel stuck, and for those who dream of confidence but only speak in silence. If you've ever felt like that, this video is for you. So here's my only request. Don't skip, don't pause, and don't multitask. Just give this video your full attention, because by the end, you'll feel a new energy inside you. You'll start speaking English with new power, even if you're a complete beginner today. So listen till the end, and if this video helps you, subscribe to our channel, because this is just the beginning. We are building the most powerful English learning family on YouTube. Let's begin. Let's change your English. Let's change your life. Step 1, talk to yourself in English every day. If you can't talk to yourself in English, you'll never be able to talk to the world. That's the truth. The biggest reason people never become fluent is not grammar, not vocabulary, not accent, it's fear. And that fear becomes a habit. You're afraid of making mistakes, of sounding wrong, or that someone will laugh at your English. So you stay silent. You keep thinking in your head, but you don't speak. And guess what? You will never become fluent by just thinking. Fluency is not in your brain. Fluency is in your mouth. That's why step 1 is so important and so powerful. You need to start talking to yourself in English every single day. What does this mean? It means when you wake up in the morning, you speak in English. When you make tea, you speak in English. When you look in the mirror, you speak in English. When you feel tired, say, I'm feeling tired now. When you cook, say, I'm cutting the tomatoes now. When you walk, say, I'm going to the market now. When you go to bed, say, I'm feeling sleepy, I'll go to bed now. This is called self-talk, and it's how real fluency begins. You're not studying English, you're living in English. Why is this so powerful? Because you remove the fear of judgment. No one is listening. You train your tongue, lips, and mouth muscles to speak. You become comfortable with English in your own life. You practice real sentences that you actually need. You stop translating from your language and start thinking in English. And the best part, you can do this anywhere, anytime, for free. No teacher, no class, no shame. Just you and your English. Use your phone to record your English every night for just 2 minutes. Talk about your day. Today I woke up at 7 a.m. I had eggs for breakfast. I felt lazy, so I watched some videos. Then I went to the market. This helps you see your improvement, notice pronunciation problems, build confidence, and enjoy your own voice in English. Most people only listen to English. They never hear their own English. But your English must not live in silence. It must live in your voice. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Don't wait for a speaking partner. And don't wait for fluency to begin speaking. Start with yourself. Start now. Start simple. You don't need big words or perfect sentences, you just need to say something out loud every day. That's step 1. Step 2. Learn English in clusters, not in single words. If you learn words one by one, you'll speak word by word. But if you learn in clusters, you'll speak like a fluent human being. Many people memorize lists of hundreds of words, but when it's time to speak, they freeze, forget, or hesitate. Their brain searches for the next word like a broken computer. Why does this happen? Because language is not words. Language is flow, rhythm, and emotion. You can never build flow by memorizing individual words. If you want to speak fluently and confidently, you must start learning and practicing in clusters. Clusters are small combinations of words that native speakers often use together. They sound natural, fast, and smooth, helping you speak automatically without stopping. They're short phrases, real expressions used in everyday life. For example, instead of learning the words can, you, help, and me separately, learn the cluster, can you help me? You don't think about each word, you say it as one smooth unit. It's like music, you don't learn every single note, you learn the melody. Clusters train your brain to think in full phrases, your mouth to speak with natural rhythm, and your speech to sound fluent and alive. They reduce hesitation, fear, and pauses, helping you sound more natural without trying. Clusters are the shortcut to fluency. When your brain has 10,000 individual words, it gets confused. But when it has 200 powerful clusters, it can speak clearly and confidently. For example, in polite English, would you mind do you have a minute? Can I ask you something? For expressing opinions, I think it's better to, in my opinion, the way I see it, for making plans, what time should we meet? Let's grab lunch. I'll get back to you. For asking for help, could you help me with this? I'm not sure how to do this. Can you explain that again? And for everyday expressions, no worries, that makes sense. It's up to you. When you practice these as full units, your mouth remembers them automatically. You don't have to build each sentence, you just say it naturally, just like in your native language. This is how you train your fluency using clusters. Every day, choose 5 clusters, like, I'm not sure, let me check, sounds good, I'd love to, or it depends on. Say each cluster out loud 20 times. Yes, 20 times because fluency is not knowledge, it's muscle memory. Say them in different tones. Happy, sounds good. Serious, sounds good. Curious, sounds good. Use them in real life in texts, emails, or conversations. Instead of saying, okay, say, sounds good. If someone asks you something and you don't know, say, I'm not sure. If someone gives you choices, say, it depends. These small steps create big progress. Bit by bit, cluster by cluster, you'll start speaking English more naturally, smoothly, and confidently every single day. Beginners often say, but what's the grammar rule? What tense is it? Why do we say get back instead of just call? Stop. This step is not about grammar, it's about natural usage. Language is not logic, it's habit. Babies don't learn grammar first, they learn phrases, and you must do the same. Fluency isn't about learning more and more rules or words. It's about training your brain and mouth to use what actually works. If you will only learn words, you'll only know words. But if you learn clusters, you'll speak with flow, no hesitation, no awkward pauses, No robotic grammar, just natural, confident, real English. The kind of English people love to hear and you love to speak. This is step 2. Master it. Repeat it. Build your fluency one cluster at a time. Step 3. Focus on the 80/20ths rule. Speak what matters most. Most English learners try to learn everything, and that's why they never speak anything well. Fluency doesn't come from learning everything, it comes from mastering what really matters. If you open a dictionary, you'll find over 170,000 English words. But do you know how many words people actually use every day? Around 2,000. Even educated native speakers use fewer than 5,000 words daily. The rest are just extra. But beginners don't know this, so they waste time learning rare words like juxtapose or ameliorate when they can't even say, I want to order food, or could you help me with this? It's like someone who wants to get fit but spends all day researching 100 different exercises instead of actually doing a few. What builds your body isn't knowledge of 100 exercises, it's doing a few consistently. Fluency works the same way. The 80/20 rule, also called the Pareto principle, means 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. In English, 80% of real-life conversations come from about 20% of the vocabulary and structures. This means if you focus on the most used English, you'll become fluent much faster. But if you try to learn everything, you'll stay confused, slow, and frustrated. Real-life English is built from common verbs go, get, want, need, have, do, make, say in simple tenses present, past, future. If you master these, you'll handle 90% of situations. It's like having a small, powerful toolbox instead of a giant bag of useless tools. For example, instead of memorizing purchase, acquire, procure, obtain, just master buy. Why? Because native speakers say buy 99% of the time. Instead of memorizing rapidly, speedily, briskly, hastily, just master fast. You're already understood, already fluent. Fluency is about clarity, not complexity. So, how do you apply the 80/20th rule? Start by making a top 100 list. Write down the most common verbs, adjectives, and phrases you hear daily. Go, come, do, make, like, need, want, because, but, maybe. This becomes your core vocabulary. Then build simple sentence patterns around them. I'm going to work. I'm going to study. I'm going to cook. These patterns are like templates you can fill with any word. Practice them every day, not just by reading, but by saying them out loud 10, 20 times. Feel the rhythm. Make them automatic so you don't think you just speak. I'm going to... Can I help you? I don't know how to do it. This is how you start sounding like a real person, not a textbook. Don't waste time memorizing rare or academic words. Don't try to learn 50 tenses at once. Don't copy huge grammar charts. You're not studying for an exam, you're building a skill, the skill of speaking. When you were a child, you didn't start with Shakespeare, you started with mama, dada, eat, sleep, play. You said, I want water before you learned juxtaposition. That's how language grows slowly, naturally, confidently. Fluency grows like a tree, not like an explosion. So stop chasing new words every day. Focus on the 20% of English that gives you 80% of fluency. It saves time, reduces confusion, builds confidence, and makes you fluent faster than anything else. When you master what matters most, your English becomes clear, automatic, effortless, and confident. That's step 3. It's not about more knowledge, it's about smart practice. Step 4. Use the ear-mouth loop. Listen and speak like a native. Your ears are the gate, your mouth is the voice. If your ears don't hear real English, your mouth can't speak real English. Fluency begins with listening and explodes with speaking. The problem is, most learners only read books, study grammar, or memorize vocabulary. Some listen to podcasts or videos, but they do it passively like background music. They don't repeat, they don't train their ear muscles, and they don't connect what they hear to what they say. That's why they stay stuck. You will never speak fluently if your ears and mouth don't work together like a team. This step, called the ear-mouth loop, is used by musicians, actors, singers, and babies learning their first language. Now it's your turn to use it to unlock your fluency. Here's how it works. You listen to real English, you repeat it out loud, you listen again, you repeat again. This creates a powerful cycle of sound and speech that trains your ear to hear natural rhythm, your mouth to copy native pronunciation, and your brain to match meaning and sound. When you hear something and immediately repeat it, your brain forms a muscle memory connection. Your speech becomes smoother, your accent improves, and you stop translating, you start thinking in English. Here's your daily training system. Choose 1 minute of real English audio, a movie scene, podcast clip, short YouTube video, or even a social media reel. The key is it must be natural, emotional, and real, not robotic textbook English. For example, I don't know what happened. Are you serious right now? Let's get out of here. That's not fair. First, listen to the full clip, no subtitles. Close your eyes and feel the rhythm, emotion, speed, and energy. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. You're training your ears, not your translation brain. Then, play one sentence and pause. Example, where have you been all day? Repeat it 5 times out loud, not like a robot, but exactly how you heard it. Same tone, same speed, same feeling. Where have you been all day? Not where have you been all day? Let your mouth feel the rhythm. Go to the next sentence and repeat the loop. Do this for just 1 minute of audio sentence by sentence. At the end, play the full clip again and say it together with the speaker, like singing a duet. That's where the magic happens. Finally, try saying it alone. That's how actors master accents and how you'll sound naturally fluent. Don't just listen, speak with your voice. Don't focus on understanding every word. Focus on rhythm and flow. Don't practice with robotic audios, use real human voices. Don't use subtitles at first. Let your ears lead. Don't speak slowly. Copy the tone and pace of native speech. This is how you train your ear-mouth loop, the secret to sounding real, confident, and fluent in English. I'm not sure what to do. That's exactly what I was thinking. Let me take care of that. You've got to be kidding me. I'll be right there. Listening alone won't make you fluent, and speaking alone won't make you sound natural. But when your ears and mouth train together, your English becomes faster, smoother, and more real. This is not a trick. It's the same system used by babies, singers, and elite performers. Now it's your turn. You've listened enough. It's time to speak what you hear, repeat what you feel, and become fluent in a way no textbook can teach you. This is step 4, and it's a game changer. Step 5 is to shadow native speakers to copy their voice so you can sound fluent. The fastest way to sound like a native is not to memorize words, but to imitate their voice, rhythm, energy, and emotion. This is called shadowing, and it's the most powerful fluency tool most learners never use correctly. Many people listen to native English, but they don't copy it. They just watch or read subtitles. They don't train with it, they don't speak out loud, and they don't try to sound like the speaker. But you can't become fluent just by watching, you have to become the voice you hear. Shadowing means repeating exactly what a native speaker says at the same time or just after them, copying their speed, tone, emotion, and even their pauses. Imagine you're the actor and they're your coach. You copy every sound they make. This method builds fluency, pronunciation, accent, rhythm, confidence, and natural speaking ability. Your mouth starts moving like a native's, your ear catches real pronunciation, and your brain stops translating. It starts performing. You're not just learning English anymore, you're training your English voice. Choose short clips of 10 to 30 seconds from movies, YouTube, TED Talks, or even short reels. Pick clear, emotional, real English, not robotic textbook examples. Listen carefully, notice the tone, emotion, and pauses, then start shadowing. Speak along with the speaker. Don't whisper, use your full voice. Try to match their energy, speed, and emotion exactly. Repeat the same line 10 times. Each time, your tongue moves faster, your fear gets smaller, and your voice gets stronger. Record yourself, compare it with the native version, and adjust. This is how you self-coach, the fastest way to improve. If you shadow native speakers just 10 minutes a day, you'll speak faster, smoother, and with more confidence. Remember, it's not about having a perfect accent. It's about sounding natural and expressive. Shadowing is not just practice, it's performance. You don't become fluent by studying more, you become fluent by imitating excellence. This one habit trains your mind, mouth, and confidence together. You can listen to 1,000 hours of English and still sound like a student, but if you copy 1 minute of a native's voice again and again, you'll start sounding like a real communicator. This is step 5, and it will change everything. Step 6. Talk about your day every night. You don't need to imagine fake conversations or wait for a partner. Your fluency is already living inside your day. All you have to do is speak it. Most English learners keep waiting for someone to practice with, but while they wait, they lose time and confidence. The truth is, your best speaking material is your own life. Talking about your day in English every night is one of the most powerful habits you can build. It costs nothing, needs no teacher, and no class. All you need is your voice, your memory, and a little honesty. When you talk about your day in English, you begin to think in English, recall events in English, and speak fluently without translating. You train your storytelling skills and start to love your own English voice. At night, your brain is full of memories and emotions. You're relaxed, private, and reflective, the perfect time to speak naturally. When you practice this habit before bed, your English voice goes deep into your subconscious. You may even start to dream in English. Over time, you'll wake up more confident and fluent. Here's how to start. Find a quiet space, your room, balcony, or even in front of the mirror. This is your English time. Break your day into 4 parts: morning, afternoon, evening, and night, and speak about each one. Use simple questions to guide you. What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Who did I talk to? What made me happy today? What did I learn? answer them out loud in English. Don't worry about grammar. Just let your words flow naturally. You can use easy sentence starters. Today, in the morning, then I went to, I felt, I didn't like. The key is consistency, not perfection. Every night, speak your day out loud, and soon you'll realize your English has become automatic, confident, and alive. You speak real English every night, and by doing that, you learn to think in English. You use real vocabulary from your real life. You build fluency because you stop hesitating and start flowing. You gain confidence because you hear your voice and begin to own it. You develop consistency because you build a daily English habit. This isn't a fake conversation, it's your real life, told in English, and that makes it unbreakable. Okay, repeat after me and start building your habit right now. Today, I woke up at 7:30. I didn't feel like getting up, but I had to. I made some tea and checked my phone. Then I got ready and left for work. I talked to my manager about a project. I felt nervous at first, but I did well. In the evening, I watched a video about English learning. Now I'm in bed, and I feel proud that I spoke English today. Don't try to make your day sound interesting. Don't worry about difficult words. Don't write your answers. Speak them. Don't judge your English. Don't stop if you make mistakes. Your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is expression. If you speak about your day in English every night for 30 days, you'll start thinking in English automatically. Your mouth will move faster, your sentences will flow naturally, and your confidence will rise without needing a partner. This is how you become your own English trainer. Talking about your day in English isn't just practice, it's the beginning of fluency. Because fluency isn't in books, it's in your daily life. You're not learning English to pass an exam, you're learning it to express your thoughts, feelings, and journey. And your life starts fresh every single day, so every single night, speak it. Speak it like a movie, speak it like a friend, speak it like a story. This is step 6. The step that makes you fluent, one real day at a time. Now step 7, fake confidence until it becomes real. You don't need to feel confident to start speaking English, you just need to act like it. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build one moment, one sentence, one fake smile at a time. Let's be honest, the biggest reason people can't speak English isn't grammar, vocabulary, or accent. It's fear. What if they laugh? What if I say it wrong? What if they don't understand me? What if I look stupid? These thoughts kill your confidence before you even start. You want to speak, but your mind says no and your mouth stays silent. That's why this step is the most important of all. Because it teaches you how to speak even when you're afraid. It teaches you to act strong even if you're shaking inside. Every great speaker started this way, not confident, but acting as if they were. And over time, they became confident. You might think faking confidence is dishonest, but it's not. Psychologists call this embodied confidence. It means when you move, speak, and breathe like a confident person, your brain starts to believe you are one. And when your brain believes it, your language starts to flow. When you fake confidence, even if you don't feel it, your voice becomes louder, your sentences become longer, and your ideas come out more freely. People listen to you differently. You stop focusing on mistakes and start focusing on meaning. You create momentum and fear fades. Slowly, you stop being the scared version of yourself and become the speaker you've always wanted to be. Here's how to fake confidence. Use the confident body technique. Before you speak, stand tall. Open your shoulders, lift your chin. Look forward, not down. Smile slightly. This sends a message to your brain. I'm not afraid. I'm ready. It only takes 10 seconds, but it changes everything. Next, use the fake it voice trick. Before you say anything in English, take a deep breath and imagine I'm the main character in a movie. I don't learn English, I speak English. I'm here to express, not to impress. Then speak a little louder than usual, not shouting but strong and clear. Tell your brain, I own this voice. Start with simple power phrases. I can do this. I will speak English today. It's okay to make mistakes. My English is getting better every day. These sentences remove pressure and make English feel like a performance, not a test. When you perform, you become bold, creative, and fearless. Now, practice the 2-second rule. When someone asks a question in English, don't pause for 10 seconds to think. Reply within 2 seconds, even if it's short. Yes, I think so. Maybe. Let me check. I'm not sure, but it sounds good. Oh, I've never tried that. Small responses build momentum and confidence grows through motion, not hesitation. Here's what faking confidence creates over time. 1. Speaking louder gives you real voice control. 2. Confident posture builds daily presence and power. 3. Smiling while speaking gives you emotional fluency. 4. Acting confident creates social courage. 5. Repeating positive phrases builds a fluent identity. You're not lying to yourself. You're training the version of yourself that already exists inside. Here's your daily confidence script. My English is improving. I'm not afraid to speak. Mistakes are my teachers. I don't need to be perfect. I need to be brave. Every time I speak, I grow stronger because I was born to express, not impress. Don't wait to feel ready. You'll wait forever. Don't apologize for your English. It's your power, not your weakness. Don't speak softly out of fear. Speak with intention. Don't assume people are judging you. They're not. Don't hide your voice. Use it. Within 1 or 2 weeks of practicing fake confidence, you'll feel less scared in real conversations. Your words will flow faster. You'll start to enjoy speaking English. People will respond to you more positively. You'll transform from a student into a speaker. This is the moment when everything clicks. You no longer say, I'm trying to speak English. You say, I speak English now and I'm getting better every day. Confidence is not a gift. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's a skill, a muscle, a voice. And just like English, it can be practiced, repeated, trained, and mastered. So don't wait to become fluent. Be brave, be bold. Speak today, even if it's fake at first, because one day it becomes real. That's how every great speaker was born. This is step 7, the step where your fear ends and your fluency begins. You don't need permission to speak English. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start one word, one day, one step at a time. And if this message helped you, remember your fluency journey has just begun. We're in this together.